Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. In the last episode, we built out our brand new plastics production facility that's making 20 plastic per second. It wasn't the 30 I had originally planned, but that's alright. I don't think that we can actually support that much production at this point. But we're making enough for now. So we might need to make more in the future, but we'll worry about that later. We were having some power issues right at the end there. I went ahead and expanded the solar plant, the solar power facility here. Nearly doubled it in size, so that should hopefully take care of things. And besides, I mean, we're not really putting a lot of demands on this just yet, so it should be okay. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is head back over to the first planet in the system and get back to work on our research production. Now that we have plastic and we have hydrogen, we need that. We're gonna have to at some point get some, mass-produced deuterium going. I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna make that work, but what I might have to do is set up a system to charge capacitors or accumulators so that I can manufacture gas giant harvest stations and just cover a gas giant in, harvesters to get deuterium out to sea. I'll have to pick a star system and a planet for that project if we were going to do it that way. All right, where are we going? Going this way, I think. Alright, here we are. So, next order of business is going to be energy matrices, which we can just make directly, because we now have hydrogen, we have energetic graphite, that's all we need to make this. And I want to make 2 per second, right? At least for the moment, we can make 2 per second, which means that I'm going to need a dozen of these guys. Can I make a dozen of them? I can. It's not too bad. All right, so output's going to be below. That's what, 4 sets of 3? That should work. And I should basically just be able to come straight out of there. Alright, I just need to give him some power. Should have put a little gap in there. I still can. All right. That should fix that. All right, so you're going to be hydrogen, you're going to be energetic graphite, and that will get those up and running. Now, we need to plan how this is going to output. I think I have an idea. We're going to have an input line coming into there. Right here is our output. Right. All right, there we go. All right, so next, what we're gonna do is this. Structure matrices, which is gonna require diamonds, which we can make from energetic graphite. So, easy enough. And it's going to require titanium crystals, which we're going to need titanium, and organic crystals. I have the organic crystals here. We just need to bring in some titanium. There we go. Alright, so if I wanted to make 2 per second of these structure matrices, I would need to make 2 per second and 2 per second. Okay. So to make 2 per second of diamonds, we need 2 per second energetic graphite, easy. And to make 2 per second energetic graphite, well, I mean to make 2 per second diamonds, we need 4 smelting facilities. Right? Yep. This we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the energetic graphite. And the output is going to be our diamonds. Now, do I want to route the diamonds through a box? That might be worth doing. Kind of doing this backwards. It's alright. Kind of did this backwards. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is the titanium crystals, which are in assemblers. We need to make 2 per second, which means we need 8 assemblers. They have 2 inputs. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doing this the old-fashioned way. And I'm going to go ahead and box these as well. And that's not where we're going to put that. I'm going to put that there. Alright, so we need organic crystals and we need titanium. Alright, so then we'll be able to make our yellow structure, our structure matrices. And to do that at 2 per second, we are going to need 16. 16 of these. How many are we going to need to make these? 10. So we're going to need 20 more. Okay. And we are out of iron. You can't take iron out of there. But what I could do is make a couple boxes and grab some iron and some copper. All right, so it's 16, right? One, two inputs. So it's either 8, 2 stacked, or 4, 4 stacked. Do 4, 4 stacked. I'll make sure that we have power to all of them. Yes. All right, you guys are going to be reducing structure matrix. And that needs to swing around and then come down there. One of those should be sufficient. We may need more. Oh, we can do more. All right. This is just for my own access, iron and copper. May need to adjust that. We'll see. I'm still going to elevate this. You're gonna need power. Why did I put that there? All right. Actually, let me put that here. All right, so I should have 20 more of those, yes, and that will be good to make my information matrix. Right? For these, every 24 seconds they're going to make 2, which means I need 24. There. That will give me enough to get this whole facility built. Alright, the next thing is going to need processors and particle broadband, which means we're going to need plastic, carbon nanotubes, crystal silicon. This might be in the way. Is it going to be in the way? I don't think it is. We are crossing a tropic, so it's not going to quite line up. That's all right. Drop it in. All right, you are going to need logistics vessels. I don't have any drones. All right, that's all right. I'll have to grab some more of those. Need to run a line through here. Oh, already set that up. Okay, good. All right, so you're gonna need to bring in the plastic. Bring in the plastic. Demand that in. Good. We're gonna need to bring in crystal silicon. We should have that available too. Yes. Carbon nanotubes. Carbon nanotubes. We apparently have some of those stored somewhere. I'll probably want to make more. And for the processors, we are going to need iron. We're going to need copper to make these. And we're going to need high purity silicon and copper to make the microcrystalline components. So high... Am I requesting that in already? Yes, I am. Okay, that's already being requested in. Okay, yeah, that works. Well, you need power. That's fine. we should have ships at both ends. We should be able to transport those. Okay, looks like we're not producing a ton of this. But it should be good for now. Crystal silicon. I'll probably want to get production of that up and running as well somewhere. Somewhere close. Alright, but first order business is let's go ahead and figure out what we're going to need for information matrices. So we're going to need 4 per second of our processors, right? Which means that's going to need 8 per second of circuit boards and 8 per second of these microcrystalline components. I need 8 per second circuit boards. Okay, so that's 4 assemblers making circuit boards. Easy enough. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that ought to work. And I could have just expanded this. In fact, you know what? That's the better idea. Just expand that. Let's put a second box on there. I think I scaled that for 3. Yep, I did. Alright, but for microcrystalline components, we're also going to need 8 per second, which means we're going to need 16 assemblers making those. Basically, it's still the same thing. I could just repurposed it. That's fine. Let's see, this would do 8, right? Looking like we might need more power. Oh yeah, we're gonna need more power. Microcrystalline components. That's 8. That's lining up weird. Probably because it's straddling that tropic line. Now let's give it a little bit more space then. Alright, well, let's not do it that way then. Just lay down a bunch of belt. A slightly sloppier way to do it, but it'll be cleaner, ultimately. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, well, I think we're at the end of the episode, so go ahead and stop here for now. I've got to deal with the power issue. Which I think I can. And get all that hooked up, get that running, and then we should be able to get our information matrices up and running next episode, and then we'll need to start working on gravity matrix, which that is going to be a trip, because that's going to be these things which require diamonds. Okay, easy enough. And that's going to require the strange matter, which is going to need deuterium. It's going to need particle containers, which is going to need electromagnetic turbines, which are going to need electric motors, which are going to need magnetic coils. Yeah, that's going to be the serious one. And then we got to do quantum chips, which is going to need processors. Right? And it's going to need plane filters, which is going to need titanium glass plus cashmere crystals, which are going to need titanium crystals plus graphene plus hydrogen. Okay, yeah, it's doable. It's just going to be a bit of a production chain. Alright, but for now, we'll go ahead and stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.